What's good, you guys? For today's MaJa Speaks, I will be speaking on how to take action towards your blessing and meet God halfway in 2019. So let's just hop right into the video. Alright, so it is New Year's Eve. Today is January 30th, and I want to come on here before we get into the new year and talk about taking action towards your blessings. Every year people start off the new year in January with goal setting and having New Year's resolutions, but most of the time they don't follow through, and they just want God to be sort of a magician and just make those things appear without them doing any work. And I wanted to put this video out here to give you some advice or a little boost of energy and help you guys realize that you need to meet Him halfway towards your blessings. You can't just sit there and expect God to make your dreams come true for you without you putting in any work, basically. So I have all my notes in this notebook, so if I'm reading, that is what I'm reading. Yeah, so first I want to ask you guys a question. I know most of you have already started your goal setting, you've started your vision boards, you've started things like that, you know what you want out of 2019, but do you know what you're going to do to get there? Did you start planning out how you're going to achieve those goals? So the question I want to ask you right now, are you interested in your goals or are you invested in your goals? Because that's a real big difference. I just heard that question on a podcast and it spoke to me because most of us were interested. We're going to do a little research, we're going to watch a little YouTube video, we're going to listen to some podcasts on what we're interested in. But if you're invested, you're going to pray and ask God, what is the next tangible, small or big step I can take toward my goal, towards what I want to become in 2019. It's about taking the first step one day at a time, getting to the goal. In that podcast, they also talked about that you don't need a full year to complete some of your goals. Some of your goals can be done in a week. Some of your goals can be done in 3 months. So when you're taking action steps towards your goal, you are trying to get them done and you're going to work hard towards them. You're just not going to let life happen to you. In 2019, it is about making the big decisions in your life, not letting the decisions make you. You have to take control and allow God to lead you towards your blessing. And it's written all over the Bible that you have to prepare yourself and constantly be ready. You have to stay ready, so when it's time, you're not trying to get ready. God knows the beginning from the end, so He knows your path. He knows the desires of your heart. He knows what He wants to do for you next. But if you're staying complacent and you're just waiting for the good things to happen to you, it's not going to come like that. You have to stay ready, stay prepared. My favorite saying is, Lord, prepare me for my blessings. Show me what I have to do to be able to receive those blessings. A lot of us want things. Let's say we're praying for a husband, but we're not preparing ourselves to be a wife. Or in 2019, you want to start your business, but you haven't done any research. You haven't gone out there and bought business cards. You haven't invested. And investing doesn't always take money or buying things. Investing is taking your time to go out and ask the big questions and ask the right questions and finding a mentor. Things like this is taking the next actionable step towards the things that's on your vision board. So some steps I've recently taken towards my goals in 2019 was going by my calendar and going by my planner, because next year I want to stop procrastinating and I want to stay organized. I want to continue to plan. I've already started that a little bit, but to keep it going, I did not want to enter 2019 without a calendar, without a planner, because that's something that I have. That is a goal of mine next year to maintain. I've also did a vision board. Just last night I created a vision board, so it's actually right in my line of view right now, because when I wake up, I want to be able to see what I want out of 2019. So every day I can see what's my next step, what can I do to get here. One of my goals for 2019 is to get more active and start working out and stop eating junk food and sodas and stuff like that. So that is a part of my fitness section on my vision board. So when I see that every day, it's holding me accountable. A lot of us create vision boards and there's no no accountability. We just look at it and keep it pushing. But if you want these things to come to fruition and manifest in your life, you have to hold yourself accountable. A lot of us just be like, oh well, it's already February, so it's too late. It's never too late, because like I said, most of the time the goals you set can be done in any time. It does not take 12 months to complete a goal, to complete some goals. Some goals can take longer, but some goals can be completed in a short amount of time. Also, this Christmas I was blessed with an iPad, and I took my money and invested in myself by going by an iTunes card so I can buy the app I need to draw on my iPad, because another one of my goals for 2019, and you heard me say this before in my videos, is to really get back into my art and take time with my art. And I was so happy to receive my iPad so I can get into digital art and doing that. So I took my money and brought the card, because God had already met me halfway with the iPad, so I wanted to meet him halfway by just downloading the app I need. Now I'm going to do research and learn how to use the app so I can begin to take action towards my goal. That's a goal that can already begin to happen. It doesn't take me 12 months to begin drawing and get back into art. I can do that in January. Right now, I just want to take this time to motivate you. A vision board and a mood board and all that stuff is not enough to encourage you to take action. You have to be in prayer and be able to hold yourself accountable to achieve goals. Goals and your dreams aren't going to come to you overnight or without hard work. Faith without works is dead, and that's really what I'm going to end this video off with. I know this is really short, but I really just want to get this encouraging message out for you guys on this Monday. I hope you all do make vision boards. This is my first year ever making a vision board, but just a little tip about vision boards. I don't know if I want to get into it, but remember and realize that the things that you have in your head are only a suggestion. So leave room for God in your vision board, because things may change. What you have for you might not align with the plan that God has for you. So even on my vision board, I did leave space for God, and I left room for what God could change or what he wants for me, because he knows everything and he just lets us in on little pieces of his plan for our life. As I say in my purpose videos, and I say it all the time, your plan is a suggestion, but his plan is what is going to happen. So you just have to allow it to happen. So don't let your vision board be your end all be all, and don't get stuck on it, because things may change. And yeah, I think that's it. That is all for today. I'm gonna see you guys soon.